there, gorgeous souls. Welcome to your weekly angel reading. My name is Rachael White and I am a spiritual coach, perfumer, healer, author, and the founder of the Archangel Aromatherapy and also an angel intuitive therapist. So I'm so pleased to be here. For anybody, hey Lise, hey Justine, for those of you that don't know, I started doing live readings during the initial lockdown period, and now I was doing them every day just so we could bring through some messages from the angels because we were in such uncertain times. And now I just do them weekly, and I'm doing them every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. And I get to see all of these gorgeous faces. There's Shell, there's Julie, and there's Lise. So many. And it's a really, Nicoletta, really great way to get a reading for anybody that tunes into this. And if you feel like you want to share it with a loved one, please do, because it can really bring quite interesting and profound insights from the angels at a time where they just might need to hear whatever it is that's coming through tonight or every Tuesday night. And it can really maybe bring that information through that will really support them. Maybe if they're having a challenging time, need to make a decision, need to get some guidance from their angels, tune into their intuition, whatever it is. So I usually use my Archangel Aromatherapy, Archangel Oracle cards. I have quite a few cards here. I have a number of, this is my deck, you can get it online. I've got a few decks combined. What have we got here? Shell, we've got Sonny. Welcome. So let's get into it. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. And it's a new moon tonight. It rolled in about 3 o'clock this afternoon. I don't know how you're all feeling. I feel fantastic. I feel like, the other thing is you don't need to wait until a full moon to release or a new moon to manifest. You can do that at any time, but it's always, I'm just lighting a bit of incense, and I've already put a bit of oil on. And the thing is with doing these rituals, a full moon or a new moon ritual, which I have in my book, you really harness the energy of the moon, which, the energy is stronger during those times. And a new moon since ancient times has really been a way of really embedding and planting new things. And so manifesting and setting intentions and putting it out there is a really important thing to do. So doing it on a new moon is vitally important because it really accelerates the process, but you don't necessarily need to. There's Helene, there's Amy. Hello. Okay, so I've got my decks and I'm shuffling. All of a sudden it just got really hot in here. Sometimes when Archangel Michael is very present, he can really heat things up. Although I do have my heater on. Okay, shuffling. Now, angels, can you bring through a message for my friends here on Instagram on this glorious new moon? And give us some insight into what we might need to know for this week. 1 card. I usually choose 3 cards. Ooh! Keep shuffling. Another card. 2 cards. Let's combine a few things together. What message do you have, angels, from all my gorgeous, glorious friends on here? 3rd card. Okay. Now, 1, 2, 3. Well, I did mention that I thought Archangel Michael was here because I was getting quite hot, and sure enough, there he is right in the middle of the deck. Oh, this is a great reading. Okay, great. So this is this is great on a new moon, and it's really a really positive reading. So the first angel we have, which is no coincidences because it doesn't exist. Everything is divinely timed and communicated and expressed. So this card is divinely timed that you need to hear this, and to whoever listens to this. The first message is from the Archangel Haniel. And Archangel Haniel is the angel of peace, grace, and trust. And she is also known to be the moon angel. So she's very present in rituals to do with the moon, so the full and the new moon. So she is our first card. And the message from this card today is soar to great heights. We love that. Replace any self-doubt with self-love and empowerment. Is anybody out there struggling with self-doubt at the moment? This message is for you. Do you have that kind of inner turmoil, that, what would you call it? The inner critic, your ego, really, maybe it's quite loud at the moment and it's trying to distract you from getting on your path. So believe in yourself without a shadow of a doubt. All the angels dearly love you, and you should never doubt your potential. You will soar to great heights if you believe in yourself. So if you are struggling, you need to hear this. Your angels believe in you. I believe in you. It's time to soar to great heights, okay? You will soar to great heights if you believe in yourself, and don't allow your self-doubt to distract you. Take time for self-love, reflection, and healing as to why you lack self-belief. I will bring you healing and guidance to support you. You know, often when we are getting on our path and we're stepping into our purpose, our passion, something that we really deeply desire to execute on, but at the same time, we are met with a huge amount of self-doubt because we and you know, a lot of creative people face this as well, because when you're creative, so much of what you're creating is all of you, and so putting yourself out there, really harnessing that and looking at that self-doubt, and notice how it shows up when you're really starting to soar to great heights, when you really want to step into your mission or power or career or creativity or whatever it is, or a relationship. Just notice, you know, if it's distracting you. And distraction can come in the way of procrastination. It can come in the way of any kind of distraction. Your phone can be a distraction. You can distract yourself without getting on with the work that needs to happen, taking action, and making sure that whatever you're doing, that you're fueling your purpose so that you do soar to great heights, because you have this inner feeling of self-doubt, like I'm not going to be able to do this, I'm not good enough, I'm not great enough, I'm not fantastic enough, I don't have whatever it is that you are saying internally. This message is for you, okay? But the angels want you to know, I love this line, believe in yourself without a shadow of a doubt. No doubt. Give all of your doubt to the angels. Give it to Archangel Haniel. Give it over to the angels tonight as far as your new moon ritual. Say to the angels, my intention is to soar to great heights. I would like to remove all barriers of self-doubt. Please take it. This is what these rituals are for. Okay. The second card, Archangel Michael, is to stay fearless. So these are two interesting cards. They're very, very positive. They're very encouraging. They're really boosting your emotional well-being by letting you know clearly that you're supported, you have angelic help, you are loved. Your angels think everything of you. They know you can do it. And Archangel Michael is reiterating that by, if you are also being fueled by fear, it's time to be fearless. What are you guys asking me? Okay, I've asked the angels and cried when I got a message that I have no choice but to follow my calling. Yes, they can be strong messages, very strong messages. Thanks, Lise. It's true. Like when you are asking for the angels for help and you ask them for support, you will really feel that guidance show up in your life. You may, if you're asking for support or you want to heal your self-doubt, you may go through a process where you become very quiet and you become very reflective and you start to think about why your self-doubt even exists. Like, why is it connected to you? Why are you feeling this way? There's kind of that inner stillness that comes from reflecting on, why does this show up when I'm trying to do something that I really want to do? You know, why is this presenting for me? And say to the angels, please show me why. And this is how you work with them. You have to ask angels for help. That's how they work. It is the universal law of free will. You ask for the help and you open the gateway for them to bring you that divine guidance, because they are a free will, as are you. So you give them permission when you ask for the help. So I'm just going to read you this card. Archangel Michael says, negative thinking is the ego's way of distracting you. Okay. So we now have two cards. One that says self-doubt. I think I'm going very slow. I think the internet slowed down. Two cards. One's talking about self-doubt being a distraction, and the other one talking about fear being a distraction. Very, very strong message about the fact that maybe everyone is struggling with getting on their path because of fear and doubt. Okay? Notice the thoughts, but don't let them bring you down. Inhale my aromas to clear and reset negative thinking. I am here to support the fearless negative thinking. I'm here to support the pursuit of your life purpose and surrender up all your fears to me. Stay courageous. You know, it's interesting when we get into a state of fear and panic, or we get into a space where our negative thinking really does tend to take over. We can call on the angels for support in that moment. So it's really important that we remember that that is available to us, that you're never alone, that that spiritual connection to the angelic realm exists for you and for all of us. And when you call on the angels for help, allow them the time, be open to the opportunity for them to come and work with you and bring you those messages. Because once you put it out there, and if you ask them to take away the fear or show you why the fear is there, and then you surrender it up to them, they'll absolutely want to take it. The other way that you can do it is by using the aromatherapy. Now, the Archangel Aromatherapy is designed by the archangels, channeled by me, and it is a powerful vibrational medicine. So when you inhale whether you put the oil on, so let me just get my Archangel Michael. So the Archangel Michael in the small is a very concentrated essential oil. And what happens is if you're feeling fear or self-doubt, you inhale and inhale and inhale. And what happens is there's quite a few things that happen. But the most important thing is that the aromatic goes deep into your consciousness, deep into your lungs, and deep into the part of the brain where you process emotions. If you keep inhaling and it shifts your vibration, the essential oils, the combination, the energy of the angels shifts you into a high vibration. So the negative thinking switches out, and it switches out of that part of the brain where you process emotional thoughts and feelings, because that part of the brain is the oldest part of the brain, and it is the feeling part of the brain where you process your emotions. If you intersect that negative thinking and replace it with the inhalation of the Archangel Aromatherapy, number 1 by Archangel Michael, you completely throw off that negative thinking and shifts you back into a positive place. It is the most extraordinary thing, and was such a gift when I very first channeled the aromatics. There's 15 angels, and every angel deals with different things, but Archangel Michael is fear. That is his thing. Anxiety, depression, that is his thing. And panic, panic is just fear in overdrive. If you can settle yourself, and instead of popping a pill, you inhale and allow yourself to shift, you will shift into a high vibration, and your emotional thinking will switch out of a negative place because your vibration will shift. And on a scientific level, it goes into that part of the brain and the neurological pathways start to change and everything. But you just have to remember, because, you know, like sometimes people say, you've just got to think happy and be positive and just be fearless. Well, that requires thinking. And sometimes we just can't get our thinking into that space. So inhaling yourself into that space and smelling yourself into that space will absolutely get you there, because you're replacing the habit of negative thinking by smelling, and then it's shifting you into positive thinking. It's amazing. So you can use this, and this is really concentrated. So you don't want to apply it directly to your skin, but you can cover the nose and inhale. Cover the nose and inhale. You can take it with you to work. You can take it with you on the plane. You can take it wherever you need it, and you pull it out and sniff it. Now, the body oil is the same. It's in a liquid form, which means that you can apply it to the body. What I will do often is rub it on my hands and then cup my nose and deeply inhale. And then I've got it not only going into my brain, into my bloodstream, and into my lungs and into my body, but I've got it also when it goes into your hands or into your skin, which is the biggest organ on your body. It penetrates deep into the cellular structure as it does when you inhale, and then it really starts to shift your energy. The thing is with essential oils, and the combination of the energy of the angels, because it is their formulation, it goes into the deepest part of the body where emotional trauma and healing stays. And so that deep cellular level is penetrable by the tiny molecules of the essential oil. And so when you have a vibrational perfume go deep into that construct of the cell, it will really start to dissipate and clear that energy away, which is what we want. We want to clear it away for good. So this is the divine perfumes of the archangels, and they are an absolutely complementary energetic vibrational tool to support you for emotional healing. And that is originally why I created them, and I was guided to create them because I would prescribe them to my clients. So you do not have to struggle emotionally or energetically. You have this tool available to you. You can grab it from my website. Now, the last card that we have, and don't forget, Archangel Michael says in this card, stay courageous. Stay courageous. And if you're really going down the rabbit hole with your negative thinking, get yourself some aromatherapy. Every time you have a negative thought, sniff yourself into a positive place. Call on the archangels. When you use the aromatherapy as well, you will hear, feel, and sense and know that spiritual guidance of the angels in a much clearer way, because it creates a really high vibrational channel. So you align your energy with theirs. That's one of the other purposes for using it. So you really do feel as though you're not forcing yourself to think something that you can't really get in that space to get. The aromatics will take you there along with the angels. And lastly, this is really interesting because I wonder whether your self-doubt and your fear is coming from memories. And that's why I feel really guided tonight to focus on the aromatherapy, because like I said, we hold old energetic trauma, memories of trauma deep in our cellular structure. And so when we inhale or use with intention the Archangel Aromatherapy, it gets into that cellular structure to disrupt and to clear the energy associated with that. So this card is from Archangel Zacchaeus, and he is the Archangel of Memory. And he helps you heal, he helps you enhance your memory if you're a student, or you want someone to really, if you need to really focus on remembering things, if it's for your job or for whatever it is, or maybe it's a moment of mindfulness. But he also helps you to heal from painful memories, and which is a really big thing for a lot of us. He is a wonderful angel to also support you if you are struggling to forgive someone. But the message from him today is about recollecting past memories brings healing. Things from your past bring healing and transformation. Painful memories can trigger the release of information that can be the driving force of beliefs and behaviors that hold us back. Okay, so this is definitely connected. He's saying it's time to reflect. He's definitely saying that your fear and your self-doubt and the message from Haniel and the message from him about being fearless and your self-doubt, which is blocking you from soaring to great heights, looks like it's connected to past memories, okay? Things from your past bringing healing and transformation. The release of this information can be the driving force of beliefs and behaviors. And as you review and heal these memories, you are more conscious of the source of your pain. And what is a tremendously liberating aspect, I think, of deep spiritual reflection and a conscious recognition of the source of the pain that is fueling the self-doubt and the belief, is the recognition of, and that can just be the conscious, bringing it into your conscious awareness in a moment. And maybe you have a cry, and maybe you just get a very sharp memory. Maybe you get a visual reminder. Something takes you back. In that moment, that's a healing. It's a really big healing because you're bringing it from the subconscious up into your consciousness. And when it's consciously reviewed, it seems to lose its potency. So this is what I love about this message from him. And he says, the conscious source of your pain, and this can be liberating, unlock and release. So I really love this. I think it's a really powerfully healing message, especially on the new moon, because if you're trying to make headway, if you're trying to manifest something, and you're going to use tonight as the platform and the energy under this new moon to really set the sights of what you want to manifest, taking a moment to look at if you've been struggling with your own self-doubt and fear, right before you set those intentions and looking at what memories maybe it's connected to, there's something that will then help to fuel your belief in yourself, which is a fundamental part of manifesting. Because once you put something out there, and then if you go into this cycle of, oh, I don't really believe I can have that, or it's not going to really happen to me, I don't believe in myself, I doubt that will happen, I'm really fearful, then you start to negate what you're putting out there. We don't want to do that. And look, I know we do that. But if you're wanting it out there and you want to draw it to you, you have to, without a shadow of a doubt, set the intention, focus, remove all fear, remove all self-doubt, remove all memories that fuel those things, and soar to great heights. It's possible. It's absolutely possible on this new moon. Now, what are you guys saying to me? I've got lots of, oh, look how many gorgeous, look at all this love. You know, I can't send you all love hearts. I wish I could. Can it be a memory that you're not aware of? Yes. So Shell was just asking, the memories that come up that create painful, they can definitely be deep in your consciousness or deep in your subconscious. And they definitely can fuel, because maybe it's too painful for those memories to surface, and maybe you're not quite ready, but maybe there is a strong sense of knowing within yourself that there is a memory there, but you're not quite ready to maybe really deeply look at it, but you recognize that it could be connected to your self-doubt and your self-belief and fear. And that in itself is already the beginning of a healing. The conscious recognition that potentially past memories are feeling the way you feel about yourself, what you believe about yourself is a big thing, is a really big thing. Okay. Can it be from a past life that is blocking us in this time? Yes, definitely. There is past life. Past lives are quite extraordinary, the way that, and we've all had many, many past lives. And past life and past life therapy is a very powerful tool when you notice that if you have spent a lot of years in therapy or trying to move forward with a particular aspect of your life, or you just find that there's particular areas in your life where the pattern of something keeps showing up for you, and it's repeated. It's like on repeat. There is just, it just shows up and shows up and shows up and shows up. And I was watching something the other day, and there was this girl, and she was talking about how every relationship in her life that she's ever had, the person had cheated on her. And I was like, that's a past life. She needs a past life done. Because if every single relationship that you've had, someone, that is definitely a past life. Definitely. Because why would that be showing up in your life? It's happened in a past life. Something needs to be cleared. So usually with past lives, something has shown up and shown up and shown up. No matter how you've looked at it, no matter how you've tackled things, it consistently shows up. So yes, definitely. So just to recap on this little reading, Archangel Haniel, and it's a new moon. So you want to get out your pen and your paper and your oils, and you want to spend some time tonight thinking about what it is that you want to bring into your life, thinking about, soaring to great heights. This is the card. Thinking about staying fearless, and thinking about maybe any healings from previous memories that are holding you back. I am incredibly grateful that you come here and join me every week. And I would deeply wish you all the greatest intentions manifest. Whatever it is that you desire, I wish that for you as well. And have a beautiful new moon. And I look forward to seeing you again, same time, same place, next week. Who we got here? Hey, Mark. Hey, Lise. And please share this reading with someone. If you feel that someone could really like it, share it. It just means that more people get to see it, more people get the angelic messages, and it's, someone could really do with getting this message in your life. Then I would be super grateful if you share it, and they might be able to glean some kind of healing and support. Have a beautiful week. Mwah. Namaste.